afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another Train Sim World 3 live stream. We're back on the Midland Mainline. I don't know what to say really, but yeah, we're in the 158. Big thanks to Dovetail for giving us a key to show it off. And yeah, we're going to do a run from Leicester up to Nottingham. I think that's what we're going. So let's get started. Well, it's all like really faint, the thingy there. The opacity is very low. So yeah, hopefully the stream doesn't crash today. Yeah, I mean I've updated everything. I've reinstalled Streamlabs, but yesterday, even on videos as well, Streamlabs like freezes the image. But then you can't. I suppose it's literally just freezes, but I can still click buttons. So hopefully that doesn't happen, because that was the first time actually. No, I think second time it's happened on stream. Not recently, the other time. But yeah, slightly concerning. So hopefully it will be alright. It's all freshly installed. Everything's been set up again. So hopefully it will be alright. And we don't have the same incident as yesterday. Anyway, we've got 7 Rex Laserjet. Matt, Jonathan, David, Jack, Alex, Matt and Luke. How is everybody doing? Goes off before you go out on the road. Now we've got the alarm, haven't we, at 3 PM. Weird, isn't it? Let's get that on. There we go. I feel like there should be an off indicator, either an off indicator or a banner repeater, because it's quite sort of a blind corner there to see that signal. I mean, surely there's got to be an off indicator. There would be, wouldn't there? Because they'd probably be dispatched off the platform, and you'd have an off indicator sort of in the middle. But yeah, you can't really see that very well. Imagine Alex driving your bus and you just hear everybody's phone going off. Yeah, you can turn off emergency alarms. It's just weird. Why now? I find it just a bit odd. Right, let's get the doors shut. There we go. Right, it will be Syston next. Let's get the window open as well. So a nice old slow service, which I don't think we've actually done on stream. And I think we did it on the very first one. Fair enough, 7 Rex. This is, oh, I mean, it would come up on there, but this is, I think it was the 1252 out of Leicester. You're going to get the Midland Mainline extensions, first Nottingham to Leicester, then Nottingham to Lincoln, fair enough. I wouldn't mind getting them on there at some point. Hello buddy, I'm alright, how are you? Oh, I see, yeah, David. It is showing up on regular services or scenarios? Right, we don't come across here, do we? No, we must do, yeah. Hello Dan, do you have any sort of plan without the HUD? I mean, not really. I mean, I've got some old sort of route guides, very basic, which will sort of, yeah, just tell you where to brake and what speeds it is. But I suppose really, if you're doing something HUDless, just keep on doing and do it. Just keep on doing it and do it in sections. Don't just do the full route in one. Learn it in sections. So for this, do Nottingham to Derby to begin with. Nice, William. Hello, Sarah. How are you? There you go. You've got to have the window open for this. Cool. So we got Syston, What's the other one? Syston, Silby, Barrow upon Soar, Loughborough, East Midlands Parkway. I don't know if we stop at Attenborough on this one, but then Beeston and then Nottingham. Yeah, do let me know about the audio. Hopefully it's all good. Cool. Yeah, hoping this stream doesn't crash like yesterday. Oh, Aldark, welcome in again. Could be David. Yeah, I mean I've seen the HST in timetable. We might even see it on this one, the Midland one. Good to see. What good am I doing the HST? Probably not just this service. Nice, William. Yeah, shut a little bit. Bit windy. You don't stop at Attenborough? Cool. Is that... Are they supposed to stop at Attenborough or not? Just the sort of way you stop at every single stop, but don't stop at Attenborough. Bit making our way along. It's not the fastest. I think it's 60 this bit, so it's not the fastest of sort of slow lines. How you doing, CRG? How's everyone doing on this Sunday? This might be the only stream, as I'm going to do some videos after this for something you will see on Tuesday. So, hello Ben. You can't see the HST at St Pancras. Maybe it's not included on last gen, maybe. I mean, make sure you've got the Midland Mainline as well. Oh, I see CRG. You don't stop anywhere until after Loughborough. Good to CRG. Pretty certain this bit's 60. Well, I'm going to stay at 60. Try my best to. As we just coast along. Shouldn't be too far now. It's a very short platform as well. We did the steam one, yeah. That's my controller doing that by itself. And that as well. And that. There we go. There, yeah, we did the Steam Christmas one as one of the first videos. Yeah, Syston. Apparently that's how you pronounce it. As I was calling it Syston, which sounds just better, but apparently it's Syston, which just sounds, yeah. Oh, that would be cool. Claim direct. Did the these trains, the EMT, go into New Street? And I think this is it coming up now. Yeah. It's all good, David. Yeah, the steam one. I'll come at about 20. It's quite a short platform. Here we are. Welcome to Syston. Try not to use full service brakes. That should be quite a nice stop. Well, there's no stop marker though, but I suppose we'll go right to the end. Here we are. Oh, Transport for Wales 158, yeah. Here we are. Collided into there. I mean, I'm near enough on time. That was it. That was 65, I think it was. Oh well. You've got Transton when it comes out. Nice. Very good value for money, considering with Tramsim console you're basically getting 2 games for the price of 1. That's Tramsim, Vienna and Munich are both separate on PC. Right, let's go. Just passed through Beeston, got 9.6 miles an hour to Loughborough. Lovely. What service are you doing? I'm guessing a HST service. Can you explain the GSMR? Yes. Let me think. Well, on this game it doesn't really work. It doesn't fully, it's not how it actually would be in real life. But in real life you would, that top button there, the 2 arrows together, you'd click that at the beginning of the service and you'd have to enter your head code. So I think R1 was like 2 something. So you pop that in there and then you would then put the last 3 digits of the signal ahead of you. So it would be, let me quickly have a look. R1 for example now would be 2 Lima 35 466, I think that was. And then you confirm it and then it would register, and basically then the signaller can see where you are, I suppose, communicate with you. And then I think the SG is if you're waiting at a signal, so you click that and it would send a message to the signaller basically saying what's going on, I've been sat here a while, and then they send a message back. I think up to 65. So yeah, just a sort of radio sort of system. And of course it's going foggy. How could it, possibly not go foggy? Is this really that bad as the reviews? I actually haven't seen the Steam reviews. Let's have a look. What are they saying over on Steam? Let's have a look. Midland Mainline. I'm having a look. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, ooh. Well, I mean, it says mostly negative on there. I wouldn't say it's mostly negative. I mean, the models are good. The sounds are good. I mean, there are quite a few sort of off things with the models. Sort of, labelling and stuff. It's not a bad route, but then it's not a good route. It's just sort of in the middle. Oh, we just lost audio. That was weird. Yeah, it's just sort of, it's in the middle. It's not great, but then it's not awfully bad. Nice, Ben. And if you can handle a few bugs and a lot of missing scenery, then you'll be alright. But it's not bad, but it's not great. Although there is a lot of weird, dodgy things like signalling, double grains, random TPWS, some e-brakes. So there's a lot of weird things, but I mean, I would hope they will get sorted, as soon as possible. That's true, yeah. The Creators Club. I wonder if Dovetail actually do have the Transport for Wales license. I mean, they do for Train Sim Classic. So I wonder if they would for Train Sim World, as I think some licenses can't be sort of shared between the 2 games. I mean, something like this is just really dodgy. And there we go. I mean, why is there a 7 to 5 car stop marker on a platform that can only hold about 2 coaches? I just don't understand how that could happen. unless they just ran out of time to make a 2-car stop marker. So that is just like, how? How? Yeah. Oh, got a cab ride from Paddington to... Oh, very nice Permian. You're going to be recording that so you can use it for making stuff. There we go. And we're off. Hello, train fan. Yeah, we've got a tram game coming out. Yeah, I'm an ambassador for Dovetail, but they do say to be honest about releases. I think this one isn't exactly great. Yeah, not in the slightest, really. Although the sounds and models are nice, but other things are a bit shoddy. Which one do you like, Tram Sim or Train Sim World? What one do I like more? Well, Train Sim World. I don't want to be a tram driver. I want to be a railway person. Off we go. You got the footage along with many others along the Great Western Mainline. It's the route learning vid. GWR drivers. Oh, lovely. Very nice. You know what to do if I can't get a skin for your 377? What do you mean? Do you mean on like Creators Club? So we're passing Mount Sora in a second. And just after that's Barrow upon Soar. No, it's all going to stay the same for now, David. Yeah, it's staying all the same for now. Well, there has been an update for Glasgow Edinburgh. Yeah, there was quite a big update for that. So services now stop at Edinburgh Park. Quite a few bugs have been fixed on there. Is that I think that is better now, isn't it? Edinburgh Glasgow. Oh yeah, all the issues. Yeah, maybe some have been sorted, but some maybe not. Hello, Crashy and Hodgehog. Am I going to make a video of trams when it comes out? Yes. Not just one video. That's a little bit quick. Oh, that is quick. Oh. I think we're getting a bit of... Well, no. I think we're getting wheel slide here as well. That's not fair. Unbelievable, that is. I'm pretty certain the wheels are sliding. Certainly seems like it. It's fine. Look this way. It was fixed, but posted you can't get a Pullman, so incomplete tone. You reckon they will release more trains for this route? I mean, I hope the 222 comes out at some point. That would be nice. Completely gone past there, but yeah, the brakes were cheese. Oh well. Let's just leave here early. Let's get out of here. Passengers don't need to be here. Hello, Zam. Oops, yeah, oops. Yeah. Let's get out of here very quickly. Whisk ourselves away. Oh, I say no sounds. You can't use Creators Club at all. Try logging out of Dovetail Love and log back in. Fair enough. Claimed. Just ignore that. Stop. Barrow upon Soar. Nah. Left for next. Did they say on the live stream about the 222? No. Well, they might have, but I don't know. How was Triple Two not included? It's one of those recognisable trains here. Well, you've got to think from a sort of business perspective. They know, the majority of people getting the route will want a 222. Yeah, well, that would be. Wheel slide, and it got foggy as well. I saw the station from quite a way off. I started slowing down, but the brakes were just cheese. Yeah, sort of from a business point of view. So they know most people getting the route will then want to get the 222. So the route itself, $29.99. So people get that, and then a year later or something, it might be sooner, they release a 222, and that's another $14.99. I mean, we're still getting a new train on here. You've got the 158 and a sort of new model of the HST. Same with the 700 for something like the BML, even though I don't know if it will be for the BML. I know a lot of people would want to get it. You want to see the North Midland main line? What, Derby to Sheffield? Or Nottingham to Sheffield? There is now a Stockholm route, and you're very mad. Oh, right. Do Norway and Stockholm not like Sweden not like each other? Don't know, Permian. I mean, take the 700 for example. We didn't know about that, did we? Hello, Daniel. How are you? Welcome in. Don't go back a couple of minutes, alright? Just keep watching where you are now. Hello, gamer. First stream. You also brought a javelin. Oh, that's very nice of you, gamer. So looking forward to getting that, and you're loving this game. It's good fun, isn't it? It's good fun. Well, much appreciated, and welcome in. So we're coming up to Loughborough now. Right, let's brake a bit sooner, as the brakes just seemed a bit sort of cheesy of that last one. Start popping that down much sooner. Is it 30 or 40 through here? What's it say on there? 40. Oh, we're coming down to 30. No, not today, Alex. I mean, I would have, but then Brighton are now playing at Wembley, aren't they? So, I don't know what they do up there, actually. I suppose it's a different company. But I will be next week. I suppose just stop when we want on this one. So that will be alright, I reckon. That'd be cool, Luke. Yeah, this is Loughborough and East Midlands Parkway, innit? What was you do? Nothing. Is there a layer with the HST and freight past St Pancras? Well, yeah, the freight one. Yeah, that's what I think what you get with South Eastern. But yeah, the 43 you need the Midland main line. Ooh, I can see HST. Is that stopping? No, I think that's going through. Yeah, it's going through. I think that's a 6+2, that one. Nice. Which that one actually apparently would have buffers in real life, because apparently they're the old Grand Central sets. So that's sort of a stand-in for the Grand Central ones. But that doesn't really bother me too much. You're on the bus to work, so you're on the 18 and the 21. Nice. What about you, Alex? Are you on the buses today? Yeah, we get left so quick. Hello, Patrick. Oh, nice, train fan. Should they? I don't know that route, so I don't know. You're on the 18 and 20. Oh, lovely. Almost the same then, but just a few hundred miles away from each other. Nice, Daniel. Let's get the doors shut. And let's go. Cool. Well, it's going well so far, apart from Barrow upon Saw, which wasn't our finest hour. Not too long, not too short. It's got all right turnaround time. Nice. Oh, I see, Alex. Yeah, they talk about the 700 on the roadmap. I'd imagine so. Hello, TOC. Welcome in. Well, I'm assuming it's still 40. I haven't seen any board to say it's not 40. Although I've got a sneaky suspicion it probably has gone up. Oh no, okay, it still is 40. It was a little bit sort of slow for going along here though. So we should have a 75 board coming up. Let's have a look. 300 yards. Right. I can't see anything yet. Oh, hang on, that might be something there. So I'm still not great with this route, although slowly learning. Hello CEO, how are you? Your 18 is 1 hour 7. Wow. That's a tad longer then. So there's no 75 board. There's no 75 board. And we get that up. So it's just once you get past those points. Let's whack that up. Good to see you, GN. Yeah, I'm alright. I feel I'm a bit sort of over to the right on the webcam today. I'll quickly adjust that. Yeah, that'll be alright. Hopefully you can't see light on the top right. I've got like my now it's a bit nicer. I've got my I don't know what you call it, like the, but just not the blackout blind down. I've got the sort of wooden shade slider one down, which I thought I'd give a go. Seems to be alright. It's on the old webcam, it just made it really bright, but I think that looks okay. Just driven a London to Derby run that you did on the previous stream. Oh, very nice, very enjoyable Sunday afternoon trip. That's very good to hear. Yeah, we're EMT as we shoot along. So it's a slightly faster section. Nice heights. Would you have? Do you know Route 1, Alex? I suppose you wouldn't have to do that, would you? I don't think you've done the one, have you? That's another good question. Do you actually have sort of the option to learn more routes? Like if you went up to management and said, "Oh, I wanna learn the Route 1," would they be like, "Oh, go on then," or would they be like, "No, just stay on those routes"? Well, I don't know about that hot check. I don't know about that. I'll probably watch it. I mean, I probably should watch it. But I wanted some tramming. You really need a button to turn fog on. Oh, you just missed it, SNCF. There was a lot of fog coming into Barrow upon Saw. It's Whitehawk. The horn is good, yeah. Let's do it again. Horn test. Should they add the West Coast Mainline south? Yeah. Let's see, Alex. What about the number 6? That's a little diddy little route. Yeah, West Coast Mainline south. Ooh, and Trenton World. Ooh, don't know about that. Personally, I wouldn't want to see the West Coast Mainline south for quite a long time. I feel the game just wouldn't really be able to cope with it. But I'd definitely up something like Trent Valley. I mean, if they did do the West Coast Mainline south, I'd be like, oh, this is great. But I feel like there's sort of better options to do first, which would probably just run better. I don't know, I just feel if it came out now, it just wouldn't be the best it could be. Hello, NG. Have they begun to fix some of the little bugs? Not yet. Well, I suppose they're off for the weekend at the moment. But hopefully next week, maybe. Hello, Lion. The Chiltern Mainline, I feel like that would be very much doable. I mean, maybe not all of it, as it is like 100 odd miles long. But yeah, you could do probably some of it. Then maybe extend it in future. So that's only a little diddy mainline. And just 2 tracks. I mean, yeah, the West Coast Mainline South is in Train Sim. But it barely just about runs it. In certain places. I see, Alex. Yeah, it goes through Downs Park. Lee Valley on, what's that one? Lovely, Alex. Dovetail scammed us. They sold Train Sim World by being shown off larger routes. Oh god, we need to slow down again, for God's sake. No, we're all good, It's a long platform here. What if you could make your own route? That would be cool, the TSW editor. I don't think Dovetail scammed anyone. I mean, selling it to a much larger company, or at least publisher, is, I suppose, probably a good thing. As it means there can be more sort of experience and more expertise sort of shared between the two, you know. So I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube about Dovetail being sold, and I'm like, that's craziness what they're saying. Apparently certain people are off on a yacht in the Mediterranean, and it's like, eh? That'd be cool, yeah. Some route mergers. Fair enough, Munchies, yeah. I suppose they have said that, haven't they? That's why it's not on Thursday anymore. Some of the load. Let's get a couple of screenshots, because my thumbnail for this route has literally been the same the whole time. So let's try and get a 158 one. So bright though. They are nice looking trains, aren't they? 158s. I like the weathering as well. It's a bit grubbier. Oh, it does sound nice, doesn't it? Fair enough, Adam. One thing we haven't done is an engine startup, and as we've got time, shall we try and do that? Right. Oh god, I won't be able to get back on there, will we? Oh no, that was quick. Hang on, turn off. I think it's, is it Z to turn it on? Yes. wow, that's something nice, isn't it? I don't think so, Matty, no. Oh god, holy tracker. 156, that'll be cool. I like the way they've got the real route map, so it's quite cool to see. Our network. It's better than the, especially the thingamajiggies as well. Where are the collectible ones? I don't know, where are the collectible? There is one here, yeah. Way better than having those generic, like blue line ones, which is just a simple line, has all the stations on it, that's it. Of just this route. Right, and we are going to be stopping at Beeston, that's our next one. This route is £29.99. Oh yes, I need to do that, Luke. Well, they won't be in the office today, so I'll text tomorrow and see if the French routes will be free on console as well. At least the LGV on console. I feel they probably won't be, but if they are, cool. I feel like it might just be Steam. Yeah, it didn't sound like a nice Friday. Was it Friday night, Alex, where someone, well, made a bit of a mess on the bus? That couldn't have been nice. Yeah, they have gone up. And I suppose the prices have pretty much been the same for, well, many years. Awesome, gamer. Very nice. Yeah, they had the class 390 on Train Sim World. That would be cool. I think one of the nicest parts of the West Coast Mainline to sort of first have in the game would be the Trent Valley. Sort of quite, you know, sort of out of the city. Quite, well, not rural. There's quite a few sort of big stations on there. But yeah, I think that the Trent Valley would be a good one to begin with. Slightly smaller segment as well. Yes, Alex, yeah. I know I know Ryan, who's a bus driver, he says he has to clean it up. Did you have to clean it up? Not nice. Alright, Australia, or the Aussie Don. There is Discord. Is there a full coach? Apparently there's not, although in scenarios there is. West Coast Mainland North, that would be cool. I'll get a flyby shot again. Oh, that's good then, Alex. It's been quite a cool set, well, quite a nice service this one. I mean, it's had 52 minutes and it's only been 40 minutes. Yeah. I don't know if it will take 52 minutes. We're only doing this service, so. And we might be back on today, but not too sure. So I've got a few bits and bobs to get done, which we will see at some point. You'll see that on Tuesday. See Alex. Oh, nice. You've got 33268, which is an Enviro 400 MMC, which we had its route. Oh, nice. but was brought back in service last year. Lovely. Could do, yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. A good idea. I don't really see how that happens though. But how do buses quite regularly get their roofs taken off by low bridges? I mean, surely the drivers would sort of be like, "Ooh, doesn't look like we can fit through there." I know obviously the people who have sort of allocated the route might also be partly to blame, but you know, surely you would sort of be like, "Ooh, that looks a bit low," and you'd probably know, you know, how high the bus was, and they usually have signs on, don't they, saying sort of how high, you know, you can get through there, the maximum height. For the last bus of the night. Oh, so yeah, Callum. There is Attenborough. Which we don't stop there. Port Attenborough. Hey, that's very nice of you, Richard. That is about £20 or €22 for all the overtime you've been doing on the Midland Mainline over the past few days. You've been enjoying the videos. It's very nice of you, Richard, mate. Much appreciated. Can we get some thanks in the chat for Richard? Yeah, very nice of you, Richard. There'll be plenty more, and especially on Tuesday, on another certain rail game releases. And that'd be a lot. Yeah, very nice of you, Richard. Do you do any videos yourself, Richard? Which people should be aware of? Sometimes. Lovely. Nice orange as well. I like that colour. The orange one. This is our next stop. And here we are. Yeah, plenty more to come, Richard. When Dovetail games are free, can you tell them to make a Sydney route? I mean, I probably could say that. I mean, sure a lot of people would be like, ooh. I mean, sure a couple of ambassadors would like that. But I don't think they'd be like, oh, let's get to it straight away. Afternoon, Finlay. How are you? I say, Richard. No, still very nice of you. Who else is Beeston? So I suppose you, yeah, there you go, 4 to 5 car stop. Here we are. What was another one? Hang on. Oh, it's the cars up on the top there. I could hear like another rumble of an engine. I was, that must be the next one coming in, but no. There it is. Yeah, sure have, Finlay. I'm all ready for it. Yeah, I got a bit confused with that TOC. I actually don't know. I suppose probably still Dovetail for this one. Yeah, it's a bit sort of confusing, isn't it? Unless Dovetail's still, I don't know. Maybe they will still publish some things. Oh yeah, you would have seen the West Coast for AVL by now. 100%. And pretty much every single route would be third rail. Right. Let's go. Up to notch 4. So up to notch 4 until 10 miles an hour, and then past 10 miles an hour up to notch 7. You obviously don't need to do that, but if you want to drive slightly more realistically, and so as not to kill the engine as well. You can go on this train for 5 hours. Does it actually take 5 hours to go from Norwich to Liverpool? That is mad. It's not even like long. Well, I suppose it is quite a bit. Let's have a look. Oh well, that is quite a way. How many miles is that? 239 miles. And they go direct as well. It's mad. I mean, how many driver changes would you get on that service? And yeah, Liverpool to Norwich on the same train. What's that? I mean, is that every hour? Or every couple of hours? Mad. How many stops does it stop at? Oh, 17 stops. Liverpool South Parkway, Widnes, Warrington Central, Manchester Oxford Road, Manchester Piccadilly, Stockport, Sheffield, Chesterfield, Alfreton, Langley Mill, Nottingham, Grantham, Peterborough, March, Ely, Thetford, and then Norwich. Crazy that is. Wow. But how many driver changes would you get though? I mean, surely sort of 2 or 3 on that sort of distance. I mean, 239 miles. The same train. And a little express sprinter. Yeah, there's Amanda, welcome in. And I wonder if anyone actually does go the full way. I mean, I'm assuming not, because I mean, unless I know you study, you know, you live in Norwich and you study at uni in Liverpool, then maybe you would go the full way. But wow, or to a football game, Norwich v Liverpool, you might go the full way. Don't know why we're going so slow. Every hour. Oh wow. What a weird service. It's a lot of miles, yeah. It's actually sort of quite a slow, probably below 90 miles an hour service. They do, yeah, they do. Maybe it's not a good idea. So we're running a little bit early. You'd go the full way for the ride on a 158. Fair enough. They are very nice trains, 158s. Been on them a couple of times, and both times have been really nice. I especially remember one, which was on like a really cold winter's day from Barnum to Havant. Only a short journey. Sort of getting on, the blast of the heat coming at me, the nice comfy seats. They're really, really nice units. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. 6 hour, God. That's some sort of approach control, probably. Well, hopefully as we're on this one, we might not get caught out by the TPWS. Lovely, Callum. Oh, something that's weird, though. Yeah, it's just why? We don't really... Do we need it? Obviously, I know you can turn it off, but it's just weird. Why now? They could have done that years ago. You won't guard it for 20 minutes. Yeah, it doesn't really work with the guard panel on this one, because when you shut the doors, it shuts your door as well, and it shouldn't shut your door. So it's not really possible at the moment. I mean, yeah, you could, but it just wouldn't be very good. You expect this route to be done by... Oh, you expect... Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's, I suppose, one of the possible reasons, Ron, with things over there. Been a bit tricky. But I mean, it wouldn't really make a difference, would it? And here we are, this is Nottingham we're coming into. So you've got another sprinter in there. Love the sprinters. Sprinters are cool. Especially the actual livery, which has sprinter on the side. Love that one. Or the old BR one. Oh, Smadger's trying. Come on. welcome to Nottingham. Hopefully. It's quite slow. It's 15, isn't it, into the station? We'll see. Must be great driving a bus. I'd like to sort of give it a go on like a test track or something. A bus, or like a controlled area. That'd be fun. Which one do you like, Birmingham Cross City or Midland Mainline? Oh, hang on, we're coming. Oh, we're going this way. All right. No, I suppose that was a terminating one. Well, and obviously completely sort of different routes. Cross City's more sort of a metro, and this one's, well, a mainline. It's the fast and slow services. But personally, I probably would prefer Cross City. Yeah, I probably would prefer Cross City. And plus, as it is one of sort of the best UK routes there is in the game, detail-wise, it's fantastic. Well, that should be alright. There's no stop marker, so we don't know for sure, but that should be alright. DRA on, which is incredibly slow. That'd be cool, Richard. Also going on the footplate of a steam train, that would be cool as well. So you can get those. No, I wanted to see. I clicked the wrong one there. I wanted to go back to free roam and see how we actually, because we were just about on the platform. It was quite nice there. I saw it just behind the menu screen. Oh well, wrong button. Well, that is gonna be it. No, Aussie. No. But that is going to be everyone for today's Train Sim World free live stream. Fortunately, it hasn't crashed this time. Good stuff, Streamlabs, because I reset it. Have you been having issues with that, Australia? With Streamlabs sort of freezing? So I've reinstalled it and sort of rejigged it all, updated everything. So hopefully it'll be alright now. But yeah, that is going to be it. Hello, Theo. How are you? I suppose we could have a quick look at what services you get. Yeah, let's do that because we haven't really done that on the videos. But yeah, if you want to know what services you get, what routes you need for all the services, all good, Theo. So for the 158, you get 66 services. So you can see on there. Where's the last one of the night? The last one is 2340. Well, I mean that's an ECS. The last passenger is 2329. And the first one is 5. Well, the first passenger one is 536. What about 37? For the 37 you get, you can actually use all the variants. I'm not sure that would work though, would it? I don't know if that would work because they don't have the well, they might, but yeah, well, you can use all the variants there. But for this you do need the ROG 37, and you can do those 4 services there, which you will need, the ROG 37, South Eastern High Speed, I think, and the Brighton Mainline for these extra 2. 45, you get a couple of services. The Rail Tour service, you need Northern Trans Pennine for that. Class 66, you need the RHTT Class 66, and you get a few services on there. And for the Rail Tour service, you will need Northern Trans Pennine, as it has the Mark IIs. Hello, Lucas. That's all good for you. Don't know, Cal. I'm not too sure yet. Depends what other bits I'm up to. And then yeah, we can come on here, EMT. So you get a few services with the HST. There's 2 variants as well. There's the 8+2 and the 6+2. So the other one is this one here. It's not actually labelled on PlayStation, whereas I think on PC and Xbox it is. But yeah, you get those extra ones. And for the Jubilee, which you will need the Rivet Games Steam Rail Tours pack alongside West Cornwall Local. You get some services with the LMS Jubilee. Oh, why is that not coming up on there? That one. No. That's weird. Hang on. Pick a route. Midland Mainline. LMS Jubilee. There you go. And you get 3 services on there. But that's going to be it from me. Thanks for coming in. Have a lovely rest of your afternoon. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. And apart from that, thanks for coming in, and hopefully we'll catch you in the next one. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys.